welcome. Come one, come all to the Shoot Brothers podcast, the one and only wrestling podcast on the World Wide Web, on the radio, on the telephone, everywhere, anywhere that you can listen. We are the ones. I am Mike the Shoot Shepherd, joined as always by Cameron Thunder Osborne.
Over here on the other end.
We're here to shoot. You know what it is. It's the biggest weekend in wrestling history because the XFL is back.
Yes. Mike, I'm so glad you brought this up.
I just had to jump right in. Is it going to be the Seattle Dragons, my personal team?
Oh, is that your team? Okay, so we're we talked about this. We have all these sorts of options. We have teams from Dallas, the Dallas Renegades, the New York somethings. We decided that this house is going to be a St. Louis Battlehawks house.
Going with the Battlehawks.
We cheer on the Battlehawks. We're pro Battlehawks. We're picking a team and going for it. Very exciting. This weekend, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, Saturday, Sunday. They got I think 4 games lined up.
So yes, of course, looked into the entire scheduling of how and of how everything works. Yeah, so pretty much they're doing 4 games a week, Saturday, Sunday, until eventually they kind of do like 4 a week in the last kind of week. But like the final game, the final Eastern Conference team versus Western Conference team game is April 26th. So it seems
the championship game.
It's going to be a mad dash.
Yeah, that's quick.
April 26th. That's Mania season.
2.5 month season there. Who's going to win the trophy? I don't know what they call it.
I don't think they have a name for it yet. All it says here on the XFL website is championship.
Yeah, championship. All right.
Championship.
Maybe it'll be a belt. Will it be a belt?
Oh my god! I don't.
No.
I don't actually think. I don't think they would do that.
Nah, probably not.
I think it'd be a lot.
I see Randy Orton's got a team, the Tampa Bay Vipers. So good for him.
You think they named that one after him?
Nah, I don't.
Think he's got a stake on it?
It's not a very much going on in that logo, eh? It's just kind of like a V, the green.
That's great. Yeah, it's exciting.
It's New York. Yeah. Anyways, XFL's back. X. It's for extreme, I think. I don't know.
I don't know what the X is for.
It's like NXT. It doesn't have to mean anything.
It doesn't actually have to mean anything. There's nothing that says NXT. It's just it's just the way that it goes. Well, yeah, you know what, Mike? You're not the only one that's excited about the XFL.
I'll check it out.
You're not the only one who's excited because our new Tweet of the Week champion is also very excited about the XFL. It's the Tweet of the Week. It's the Tweet of the Week. Oh, yeah, of course. He's won the title before, but God damn it, he's coming back for it. The Hulkster.
Hulk.
The Hulk. Of course, yeah. He also loves the XFL. He likes Twitter, and this was great. I was really excited that you just brought it up. He says, okay, I'm ready for the XFL brother, HH.
HH. Yeah, why did you always do that? We know who you are.
He's signing off.
He's always HH.
He's always HH.
Just signing off. He thinks So he's a Florida guy, so I'm guessing he's cheering for those Tampa Bay Vipers.
He's gonna be at one of those games.
He'll be sitting in the crowd with his shades on.
He'll come out. He'll kind of do the he'll flex pose around a little bit.
Yeah.
There it is. The Tweet of the Week champion. Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
It all tied together. Look at that. That wasn't even planned.
That wasn't even planned. It just happened organically.
Woo. Brother.
Woo, brother.
Yeah. So XFL's back. I guess the other piece of news. Well, I guess we're not even. Now we're doing news. Both.
Are we going around the ring? Oh my God, we're going around the ring.
Around the ring. Oh my God. Might as well.
Oh my God, we might as well.
Somehow, at the same time, both Bella twins are now pregnant.
How does that happen?
With the same father.
How does that?
No. But so I guess Daniel Bryan, Birdie, is going to have a new tag team partner maybe for the future. And then a rival in Nikki's child.
Yes, I can't wait for the inevitable match Of course, we have matches coming up, right? So we've got the Miz's kid versus Daniel
Birdie.
Bryan's kid, right? That's the obvious matchup, and then we have the Bella Cousins obvious stable feuding. That's a Mania main event right there.
Yeah,
the Bella Cousins turning on each other in 2040 at WrestleMania 2042. God damn it, Mike, we gotta go. We'll be there too.
Oh yeah, we'll be there.
We'll be there. Why don't we just pack our bags right now, head down to Tampa, get in on it early.
Yeah. I guess also Maria, she pooped out her baby that was locked up in that belly.
Oh, former 24/7 champions.
Yeah, she's been gone the last little bit. I guess that's why.
Okay.
I mean, Mike didn't want to be there anyways, but yeah, she had the baby.
So now, and then it's that baby and the Miz's other baby.
Yeah, I don't know. All these babies coming around. We'll see what the future generation holds.
We'll see what the future generation holds. Congratulations
that's all I got.
Congratulations to all those moms, though.
All those
moms, all those wrestling
nice,
moms,
healthy. Yes.
And dads.
Yeah.
And wrestling dads.
Let's not forget
about the dads.
Hard. They take the bigger bumps.
What?
They take big bumps in those rings to provide.
They take the bumps, so the women with the bump.
Yeah, the baby bump
can create life.
All right, but before, or I guess let's just move on. A quick little recap of the Wednesday Night War from last week.
Yeah, that's right, folks. We I guess we didn't record a show. The timing didn't quite work out. Now we're here on a Wednesday, surprisingly. So
So I mean, the war continues. Fresh shit happening tonight. So let's just do a quick little refresh. Because one of my favorite things was Jon Moxley coming out, and this week he did have the regular good old pirate style eye patch.
that's what you wanted the whole time, right?
That's one of the big things I had to get to. So I mean, that was great. And he was in his own hometown of Ohio, so he got all good response there. Butcher and the Blade lose again, though, which is kind of surprising. Have they even won a match yet? The Butcher and the Blade?
I was thinking about that too. I don't think so. They've taken down a couple people surprisingly, and like a blackout lights back on.
Yeah. So the Young Bucks beat them, and then after they get attacked, and Omega comes out to save them, and Page comes out holding his beer, just being funny again.
Yeah.
And then that saga, the Adam Page shit continues because later on they're backstage, the Bucks and Omega, they're being interviewed, and then a drunken Page just comes stumbling in, showing off his new nameplates. Like, hey, you guys see it? See the plates? Yeah, maybe one day you'll get yours. So the tension, we love it.
The drunk tension. This is, of course, we're heading towards our Hangman, the intervention of Hangman Adam Page. That's going to be a fun.
I love his arc, his character.
It's going to be a fun segment, and I like, he's taken Hold My Beer to a whole new level. That's great.
Yeah, exactly. So he's great. There was a really cool promo, that Pac one, where he's like standing in the black and white stairwell, and it's like fucking raining and shit. I don't know. That was just like a cool little movie. Just had to throw that in there. Other than that, that was like all the big stuff. There was one thing on AEW Dark that I just saw that needs to be mentioned. Hikaru Shida defeated the Dark Collective member Mel. And then after the match, Awesome Kong is angry at Mel, starts slapping her around.
Classic Awesome Kong.
But then Mel and Luther, they turn on Kong, start beating her up.
Uh-oh.
They throw her in the railing. They knock her on the stairs. So they're taking her off TV so she can go film season 4 of my favorite Netflix series, Glow.
Oh, she's on the show.
Yeah, she plays the welfare queen. One of the hit characters. But so the Dark Collective showing some dissension there.
That's this pump up the women's division. Let's go.
Yeah. And speaking of, Britt Baker also did another nice heel promo, just kind of making fun of Jim Ross for fucking things up, getting names wrong all the time. So
yeah, she said she had a couple of funny lines, which was obviously way better than the odd her getting cut off on the Jericho Cruise thing.
Yeah, that was weird.
I did like her line. I did like her line. It was like right when she ended, when she said, like, Ohio, I'm the best baker you have, or something.
Oh yeah,
that was
making fun of Mr. Mayfield there.
Yeah. Classic making fun of people in Cleveland. I feel like it's really easy. You just kind of have to look around at them.
Yeah.
people in Ohio. Just fucking look at you.
There's a lot of wrestlers from Cleveland, Ohio here, yeah.
It's a hotbed, eh?
It's a hotbed, yeah.
Hotbed.
Yeah, let's brush over some NXT real quick as well. One of my new favorites that's been pretty new to NXT, Shotzi Blackheart. Did you see her new entrance she had going on here?
Shotzi. Yeah, she, what'd she do? She did something.
She had like a mini tank.
That's what it was. Yeah, she came out like a tank girl thing.
I already love her, so this was just fun. This was just fun for me. She gets another win over Deonna Purrazzo, so love you, Shotzi. Also, the new North American champ, Keith Lee, comes out. And then guys want to challenge him, so Damian Priest and Dominik Dijakovic, they have a good match. And Dominik gets the win. So he will get a shot against Lee. And we already know they have good chemistry, so I guess that'll probably be at TakeOver Portland or something.
TakeOver Portland.
Yeah, which is next Sunday, not this Sunday.
Next Sunday.
It's their first lone weekend Sunday night show.
Right. When are we going to Saudi Arabia?
I think that's like the 27th of February or something.
We have time.
What, you want to go? You want to plan a trip? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. No. I thought this thing was like next week or something. No. I think I actually did. February 27th.
No. We got
what?
Time. Yeah, we got time.
No way. No, I thought this thing was like next week. Why do I always think that? What?
Yeah, you jump the gun sometimes.
I do jump the gun on when I think the next pay-per-view is, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, let's get this over with.
Well, here's the thing. We do have a busy February, so this weekend, XFL. Next weekend.
Of course. Well, every weekend will be an XFL weekend.
But then next weekend, TakeOver Portland. The following weekend is... that's 2 weeks after that, is Revolution.
Okay.
But in between that, you got the Tyson Fury fight, if you want to throw that on Saturday the 22nd. Mm-hmm. That's slightly WWE related. And then, the Saudi show. So we got like 3 pay-per-views before the end of the month.
Okay, so I guess we still have some time, and I guess there is a takeover the night before Mania too. I'm getting ahead of myself there. What month is it? February.
Yeah.
February, March, April. Oh my! It's just all gonna happen so fast.
Yeah,
it's all gonna happen.
We'll we'll get to it.
Okay, great. I'm so sorry. I derailed the conversation with my.
No, we got to address.
How do I never know what like month it is, or like what week it is? I need to start writing these down on like my calendar on my phone. Like every Sunday when I see something pops up, it's like, okay, something I need to watch.
Whatever sports app you use, it needs to have WWE and wrestling integration. So on the schedules, it'll show the pay-per-views and stuff.
Yeah, you know what? I think I use the Score. Does that have a...
I use the Score as well. I don't think it has wrestling. But it should, because they're in bed with each other,
That's a good point. Just kind of set up the Score to like hit my calendar.
Sunday, 7 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways...
get on it. Get on that, the Score.
Yeah. Chelsea Green was here with her little manager. I forget his name.
Guy with glasses. That's what
the brand ambassador. I don't know.
Yeah.
But she loses, so nice push, Chelsea. But Tegan Knox, Dakota Kai, their blood feud continues. They had a good match. Then they announced they're gonna have, I think, a last man standing or something. I don't know. But let's get to the main event here, the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Classic Cup Championship, whatever you want to call it. Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne taking on the Grizzled Young Vets, and this was just a great match. They got lots of time, like 20 minutes or so. They hit the Riddle end, whatever they call it, their combination, the Broserweights. They hit that knee strike bitter end combo, but then Drake kicks out at 2. And then they just fight some more, but they end up Broserweights hit the bro to sleep. They win the Dusty Cup, and they'll get that tag title shot at TakeOver Portland
against the Undisputed Era.
Yeah,
which is great.
Riddle and Dunne.
That'll
be a fun tag match.
This will be a fun tag match.
I can see,
a great way to use 2 of the top guys. Have them still be on display without them being in a singles program. Tommaso Ciampa wants that belt back, and Finn Balor's here, and we need a show with Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne because I feel like, oh my god, and I don't. Oh my, I'm not even going to try to remember if they were on the last one. But
Yeah, and Riddle, he's he's looking for that first championship still, so this could be his time here. The little tag title run.
Yeah, why not? And I mean, oh my God, there is we do have the chance that the Undisputed Era could lose the gold, could lose the drip. They could.
I mean, now that Roddy's already lost, it's it's not as big of a deal for Cole and O'Reilly to lose theirs.
Oh, it's a huge deal.
It's a
huge deal.
Well, it's a huge deal, but they won't be the first one. Like, it's still the heat's more on Roddy.
If the Broserweights can take them down, next thing you know, Adam Cole has to keep the Undisputed Era relevant.
Well, that's the thing. That's the story. That's what I'm looking for.
My God, I'm so nervous for that guy.
But yeah, so there's your NXT.
And when's TakeOver Portland? Is that before or after we go to Saudi Arabia?
Before. That's next Sunday, the 16th.
Okay. The right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I mean, you got a solid week and a half in between shows
to decompress.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, no, that's shaping up to be something great. That's gonna be a good show.
Yeah, they're always
with Finn Balor and Johnny Gargano and Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair.
Yeah, that's the one I'm most hyped for.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great one. And that was, I guess, last week's Wednesday Night War. Who won? I think AEW won. I think they've been pretty consistent lately.
Yeah, they've been on a streak the last little while there. I think since the new year, they've been winning most of them.
Right. Didn't they have 1 week where it was how do you see it? I swear. Why is there no Wikipedia? God damn it. Someone's keeping track. Nerds. If there are any nerds out there, can you guys figure this out? Thanks, nerds.
Figure it out. All right. Oh, yeah. Should we just move on to SmackDown?
SmackDown. You know what, Mike? Because it's been a while that we've actually talked about a SmackDown show. I feel like we're moving past. We had some great times with New Japan earlier, and then of course NXT Wednesday night. I've been getting my weekly sort of 30-second NWA Power wrap-ups including another great show. Including another great show this
the power.
week.
Yeah, you're always. What's the name of? He was Damian Sandow in WWE. What's his character called in NWA? Do you know what I'm talking about? He's talking about karate and stuff.
I don't think I know who Damian.
Karate. Okay.
I don't think I know who Damian Sandow would look like.
Okay. On NWA, he's talking about karate. Karate. Anyways, doesn't matter.
Yeah, though there is a guy like that. It's something. He has some boring white guy name, Aaron something.
Aaron Rex or something.
Nah, that sounds too cool of a white guy name.
But Aaron
does he have a thick? He has
he's got a beard.
Okay, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. White guy.
And WWE, he was awesome, but now he hasn't really found his character since then.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm hoping
it's Aaron.
He's one of the guys.
Aaron Samuels or Aaron.
I just happened to see a clip of NWA this week. I'm like, oh, he's on that show. I didn't even know.
Oh, no way.
That's why I bring him up. That's why I bring him up. I just happened to see. But, yeah, you love that NWA Power, don't you?
It's a lot. It's a lot of fun.
Feel the power.
It's a lot of fun.
I'm not hating.
I would love to go down to. I'd love to go down to Atlanta, and go to a taping because the set is cool. And some of the action is pretty cool. Aaron Stevens, that's his name.
Aaron Stevens.
Right. He's he's one of the champions right now.
Huh.
Anyways, that was the 35-second wrap up. I'm glad I can put a face to that name. So yeah, we like I said before, we cover all these other shows, but we don't get to cover SmackDown very often. Okay, folks, it's Friday night. It's time for SmackDown Live. It used to be on Tuesday, but then I think it was on Friday before, though. No, wait. They used to film it on a Thursday and then release it. It's just SmackDown Live. We've been missing a lot. We've been missing, that Intercontinental Championship looks different, and I still forget what it looks like. We're probably still in the midst of this whole dog food thing that we've been talking about since Hell in a Kennel back in November, and this week this week was no different. Roman Reigns kicks off the show
Yeah, the big dog with his pack, the Usos coming out with him.
Right,
and they're
the
just
oos, as they say.
The oos,
have you
the day
have
one-ish.
you caught the Hobbs and Shaw Fast and Furious movie yet?
No.
Okay, yeah. If you're not gonna watch the whole thing, you 1000% should watch the whole thing. But if you're for whatever reason crunched for time, and you can watch the Roman Reigns scenes.
Yeah, just him and The Rock kicking ass.
Yeah, well, it's weird. He doesn't talk, but he only does his own wrestling maneuvers. It's bizarre.
I was gonna say, from the commercials, it looked like he was like Superman.
Yeah, there's a couple
punching and shit.
spears, a couple Superman punches, and then he goes.
Does he go ooh?
He does a hoo-ah, yeah. And then I think
remember
like The
seeing
Rock
that.
throws him into a spear. I mean, it's a fantastic movie. But he comes up. What's he doing? He's talking about King Corbin. Usos are
Yeah,
there.
Corbin.
Corbin comes out with his buddies.
Yeah, Zig and Rude, and then they say, "Okay, you know what? Let's have a 6-man tag match. Loser eats dog food."
Wow.
And Corbin accepts it.
What
there you
I
go.
found most surprising is didn't they come out with the dog food, with it on a cart?
Yeah, they within seconds they rolled out this big cart.
Yeah, they rolled
Bunch of
they had it
sloppy
ready
looking-
to go. They're like, guys, this is gonna be the best stip already, or sorry,
Yeah.
best stip ever.
So there you go. We're having. I mean, I think we saw it coming this way. Eventually, someone had to get slaughtered.
I saw this happening a lot earlier. Honestly,
Yeah,
I'm surprised
they've been dragging this out.
I'm surprised it took this long to for us to be eating the dog food, because I think it was probably about like 2 or 3 weeks ago we were just kind of slathering the dog food all over ourselves, right? Or like,
I mean,
like they were like smothering it on Roman's face or something.
and it's all just because he calls himself the big dog. It's the only reason.
And that's
why
the
they have this.
whole reason. He could just he could just pivot and say like, "Oh, I'm not calling myself the big dog anymore. I'm calling myself like the big
The ladies' man.
The-
And then
the
all these
ladies'
sexy
man.
women just come out. It's like, I'm gonna throw sexy women at you, and there's nothing.
He's like, I'm gonna change my gimmick. What? I'm not the big dog anymore. So we'll get to this in the main event.
get to that.
Let's hope that nobody eats dog food. I think we have a tag match coming up next, though. It's
Yes,
number one contenderships
Yeah, for the Saudi Arabia Super Showdown.
for the Saudi Arabian tag team title.
So we get Heavy Machinery taking on The Revival, taking on Lucha House Party, taking on Miz and John Morrison. This is actually a pretty good match. Lucha's doing their flippy shit. Crowd's loving Otis, doing his hulking up caterpillar stuff. But eventually, Miz sneaks in, hits a skull-crushing finale on Dawson, and Morrison follows up with the Starship Pain to get the win, so they will get the title shot against New Day.
Do they have a fun name together?
I think they used to. I can't remember anymore.
They used to, because I like it. I like it when tags have
They had Miz
a
and Morrison
name.
had
You know,
something.
all these guys have a name.
They had like a program called The Dirt Sheet. It was like their version of Miz TV together.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay.
The Dirt Sheet. I don't know. I'm sure they have.
Was it their version of the Dirt Corner? Was AC Dirt involved? Does the Miz know how to get in contact with AC Dirt?
We're looking.
Because
We're looking.
I have not heard from the guy in a long time.
Yeah, I'm starting to think him and Lars Sullivan might be the same person. The biggest conspiracy of all.
That's why there was always that news about Lars Sullivan.
Yeah,
That's
he
why,
had the scoop.
That's why he
but
always
then
had the inside scoop. Was because he was right there.
He was there.
But yeah, okay. Tag matches.
So yeah,
That's cool.
Miz and Morrison win, but so then off afterwards backstage, Heavy Machinery. They're upset about the loss, of course. When Mandy and Sonya approach, and Mandy Rose, she says she's sorry for the loss, but she really appreciates all the help he's been lately. And Otis is like, I'm nervous. Does his little Otis stick, but he likes. He gets up the courage. Tucker talks him in. He's like, come on, man, like we practice. So he gets up the courage. He asks Mandy if she'll go out with him next Friday. She's like, oh, sorry, Otis, I got plans next Friday. But I don't have plans the following Friday.
Ooh.
So Otis says, great. Sonya and Mandy, they got a match. So they got to go. And then Tucker does the math. He's like, Otis, 2 weeks from now, you got a date on Valentine's Day. So my man, Otis, he's getting it in with Mandy.
Yeah, they
2
got a
weeks
date. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
And it's going to be filmed. They're going to.
I'm far more invested in this angle this star-crossed lovers angle than the the other angle that's on Raw. If I had to choose,
is the opposite. Like, we're rooting for this one. We want to see this.
I want to see this. I think we do get Fire and Desire in a tag match though with Bliss Cross.
Yeah, and Bliss Cross, they now have pyro in their entrance, which is nice. It's kind of cool. They even like pointed at it, and Nikki was like, "Oh." So, anyways, good and quick little match. Nikki hits her swinging neck breaker. Bliss hits the Twisted Bliss to get the pin and potential future title shot.
Ooh, title shots.
Yeah. Speaking of title shots, we got a title match right now. Nakamura's defending that Intercontinental Championship against Braun Strowman.
Braun in a title match on television?
Yeah. A singles title match. Is that you, Tim Allen? But Sami Zayn and Cesaro, of course, they're on the outside, causing shenanigans to help Nakamura. Sami removes the turnbuckle pad behind the ref's back, but Strowman blocks Nakamura and ends up smacking his head into it. Then he hits the power slam to win his first ever singles championship, the Intercontinental title.
The Intercontinental title. It's exciting. Somebody's first title win. The people there. You probably didn't think you were going to see it happen, or you never think you're going to see it happen.
You never know for sure.
You never know for sure. So the moment was certainly exciting. But the match really, really wasn't.
Yeah, I mean nothing. Nothing going on there.
So Nakamura doesn't have a title anymore, so he's not so he'll be back down. Cesaro just can't catch a break no matter what's happening.
Yeah, there's a couple guys that might benefit from going over NXT.
What's happening with all three of these guys?
Yeah, Sami Zayn they almost never let wrestle anymore.
Why doesn't he even wrestle?
Yeah, so I don't know.
If there's a ongoing injury that they're not telling us about, or
I don't know. But yeah, it's that's a lot of great talent that's not being utilized to their full extent. But I think Elias came out and made fun of them real quick after.
Oh, probably. That's Elias does a lot of that kind of stuff.
But then we get Sheamus versus Shorty G. This feud continues. It was okay, but Shorty, he's not going to get the win. He eats that brogue kick. So too bad for Gable.
But what's next for Sheamus then? He got the win at the Rumble. So he got this win here.
Maybe Strowman, him and Strowman feud over that Intercontinental thing.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, makes you think, right?
Yeah. And then Bayley comes out. She cuts a little promo there, and then Naomi interrupts, and she's got this new glowing helmet on.
Still feeling the glow.
DJ.
Still feeling the glow.
Still feeling that glow.
Still feeling that glow.
So she cuts a promo on Bayley, and then eventually Bayley just cheap shots her, and Naomi fights back, stands tall.
Which is great. You know what? One of these, WrestleMania shaping up. We can sort of see directions for everything right now. One of these matches will need to be kind of like a multi-person match. Maybe this SmackDown Women's title, sort of at this place now. If Lacey Evans is going to be there and have a big moment, Naomi could also. That's where she won her first championship. Was that WrestleMania?
Yeah, I'm fine with Naomi being in the match as long as Lacey Evans wins. That's the only end goal that I'll be satisfied with on the SmackDown side of things.
It seems like that's where we're moving, and if you were to take any of these kind of 4 titles and make one of them a multi-person match, I think this might be the one.
Yeah, because that one, the SmackDown Women's title will probably be the least focused of the Women's Championships. Besides the tag one, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, they always seem unfocused.
Yeah. So, yeah, but Naomi, you can go in there. That'll be fine. But as long as Lacey wins, that's all that matters.
It's main event time though, because God damn it, I'm hungry.
Yeah, let's bring out that tray of slop and dog food,
and it's this beautiful a spread of cans. On a white table, it's like they put a white tablecloth on a thing with ugly ass wheels. They tried to, it's presented very nicely.
Yeah. So so we got a 6-man tag match here. Pretty standard stuff. Reigns goes for the spear. Corbin blocks him, but Reigns just ends up rolling him up for the 3 count. So Corbin tries to sneak away, tries to get out of there, but they get out the cuffs. They shackle him up to the ring post, and then they get their revenge by just pouring buckets of dog food on him. Not just cans, buckets. They had big buckets of this stuff.
Yeah, they didn't even use the cans. All the time they'd have to spend with the can openers. You know, like what if the can opener breaks?
But he didn't actually eat it. He just got covered in it. You know?
Yeah.
They could have grabbed a spoon and put some in his mouth. Not that I care. But that was the step, you know.
That was the step. I don't know. I don't know what the point of it was.
Yeah. I mean, I'm done with this. I'm ready.
What's
for this
happening? You know, so this and this was also a SmackDown show where we didn't have Daniel Bryan. We didn't have Fiend. The Fiend. I'm sorry.
Well, no,
I need to put a whatever the in front of it.
Okay.
You know, we did get this new title change. God, yeah, I feel like I was on the outs of SmackDown. I forgot about the whole dog food stuff after my suggestion of Hell in a Kennel. After they didn't take that, I was like, okay,
Shelter
Skelter.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm done. I mean, I guess they might stretch it to one more fucking match in Saudi, but are they even allowed to have dogs in Saudi? I don't know. Or they just run wild on the streets.
They just run around. Yeah, maybe one more match at Saudi Arabia, and then certainly the chamber match. I think the men's chamber match is going to be you get a title shot, or like that's what's going to be whoever gets
the Fiend,
whoever gets the Fiend shot, or like you know whether they do the 3 Raw and 3 SmackDown.
Yeah, if it is 3 SmackDown, yeah, I could see Roman and Corbin both being in there. Maybe with Daniel Bryan. That's the 3 SmackDown.
Yeah, that's or who your 3 tops would be, and then maybe the other guys sort of play themselves into there somehow.
Yeah. But yeah. I'm done with the dog food though. Let's move on.
Yeah, I'm done with all of these people together, so let's all move on.
Yeah.
And let's move on from SmackDown, because I think Mike is thinking it's time we take a little bit of a break.
Yes, take a quick break.
We're gonna come back with some trivia, of course.
Yes. And then we'll do some Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw, baby.
All right. We'll be right back.
Let's shoot. Yeah, let's shoot. Yeah, let's shoot. Brother. Yeah, let's shoot. Yeah, let's shoot. Yeah, let's shoot. Brother. Yeah.
Random sidebar.
Sidebar.
Have you ever seen the film Whiplash?
Whiplash.
Yeah. Have you heard of it?
Of course.
The drummer? Oh, it's a drummer? I thought you would.
Yeah.
No, I just saw
Miles
it the other
Teller,
week, and it just great film. Just made me think. You know, as a drummer, you would appreciate it, but you've seen it, so there you go.
Oh, that was the first time you had ever seen that particular film.
Yeah, I just watched it. Just watched it a few days ago.
No fooling, and you just thought to yourself, that's.
I'm like, hey, I know a drummer.
You're like, hey, that's Cameron and Mr. Goddard right there. That's what you thought to yourself, right?
Yes, the classic. They had this great rivalry. They pushed each other to the limit.
Yeah, and when Mr. Goddard would get mad, he would get the same bald guy vein that
He'd throw a cymbal at your head.
No, never quite that much, but he would just throw the drumsticks themselves.
Yeah. Also, I just watched. Have you seen that series, Servant?
Mm-mm.
The M. Night Shyamalan thing with the baby.
Shyamalan?
Shyamalan. Yeah. Have you heard of it?
No, never have. No.
Well, I won't go into it then. It's better to just.
But
watch.
It's good. You've been on. Oh, it sounds like you've been on a binge lately. You've seen a couple things.
No, well, just a little. Yeah, there was a day or two I wasn't feeling well, so I was just watching some shows and stuff. So having some fun.
Really binged.
Oscar season, I guess that's coming up soon. Not that I really care.
It's Oscar season, so I watched a movie that's like 4 years
like 5
old
years ago,
and a television show.
Yeah, I've also watched. Norm Macdonald has a show on Netflix. That was a great.
Yeah, I don't think he does anymore, or like it's still.
It only lasted one season.
It's still
like
up
pretty
there,
much all of his
but
shows. Yeah, no, he just floats around. He's crazy.
Yeah, he's all over the place.
Anyways, should we play some trivia?
Trivia. Woo. Trivia. Woo.
Mike, I've actually got 5 questions for you this week.
I got 4.
Oh my god, how does this always work out? How does this always work out?
Numbers game. It's good. It's good.
I have I have Edge trivia for you.
Beautiful. I love it.
You like it? You Edge. You know
I love Edge.
You know that guy.
I had a Rated R Superstar beanie and T-shirt in high school.
Oh yeah, what happened to it?
I still have the beanie, T-shirts.
That's an old beanie.
Yep, still got it.
I bet it's pretty thin at this point.
I haven't worn it in a long time.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
But I couldn't throw it away. Wrestling memorabilia. It's just nice.
Of course, people like to collect. Wrestling fans love to collect shit. I have some Edge trivia here for you. Question number 1: Edge, good Canadian boy,
Great Canadian.
is the pride and joy of which Ontario small town?
Orangeville.
Orangeville. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
I had a couple. I
don't need your options.
I had a couple options ready for you.
No, I'm not trying to be rude.
Orangeville, isn't that fun? Just a quick little jaunt up Highway 9.
Yeah.
He probably,
of course, WWE is going to bill him from Toronto because no one knows what the fuck Orangeville
Oh
is.
yeah, no, but he knows.
The Canadians, we know.
We know. Yeah, especially the north of Toronto. We know.
Yeah. All right. So what I got for you this week is kind of some wrestling entrance song related stuff here.
More humdingers.
It's not humdingers.
Okay, that was more fun.
But I will bring that back one time.
Perfect.
It'll be fun. So this week I'm gonna give you part of the verse. I'm gonna say the first part, and you got to finish. The words. Of the
you're
song.
gonna give me lyrics.
Yeah,
Oh,
the lyrics.
shit.
But I'm gonna tell you the wrestler. So it won't be too hard. Okay.
Okay.
So hopefully this one will be easy. We'll start off with an easy one, I hope.
Okay.
We're gonna start with Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
So I start. You fill in the blanks. Ready?
Okay.
Shawn Michaels. I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy.
Fuck.
This is where you-
Oh my
Can you
god.
picture it? I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy.
I can hear it. I don't know.
I've got the blank.
I've got the blank.
I've got the looks
Yeah, I don't know.
that drives the girls wild. Okay. Well, that was the warm-up.
That was the warm up.
So hopefully you'll get the next one.
That was warm up. I'll get the next one. That's for sure.
There'll be some more modern ones. That one, he hasn't been. We don't see.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing. I know you don't hear the theme.
Yeah, the next one I really hope you get. We'll get to that.
Okay, I have Edge question number 2 for you though.
Okay.
At Judgment Day 2002. Okay, put yourself back. Mike, you're a little 12-year-old boy.
Yeah.
You're wearing some jeans.
Probably got some skateboard
You got
shoes
some
on.
skateboard shoes on, and Edge and Kurt Angle participated in a Luchas de Puertas match
Yeah.
where both wrestlers wagered something. Mike, what was it?
Their hair.
Loser cuts their hair. Edge won the match
Yes.
too.
Yeah, and that was the last we ever saw of Kurt Angle with hair.
That's I wonder, if you're a public figure, you're a wrestler, and you come up to Vince, you're like, Vince, I got some bad news for you. I bet Baron Corbin did this. Like, Vince, I got some bad news for you. I'm going bald.
Well,
But
we all knew
I
that
have an
about Corbin.
idea.
Well, that's what made me mad. They didn't do anything with Corbin.
They
He
didn't do
just showed
anything
up
with
bald
Corbin.
one week.
Yeah, he just showed
They
up.
could have.
If you're going
that was an
bald, at
easy
least
match.
put that as a stip.
Yeah, that's an easy rub.
We
You
love
just give someone
stips
one
and
night.
rubs.
Yeah, stips and rubs, babe. Yes. So there's.
Yeah.
I forgot how we got onto Corbin.
No. Because he just cut his hair without. Any fanfare
Haircut.
around it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, my next question. Finish the song line.
Okay.
I'm really hoping you'll get this one because Lacey Evans. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
1, 2. I'm marching for you.
I got your number.
Yeah.
And
Give me one more
I
line.
got your number.
And
And I think I'm ready. No.
so close. 1, 2.
I
I'm
got
marching
your
for
number.
you.
I got your number. And it's in a ready. Ah, shit.
And,
I can hear it, and I thought it was and I think I'm ready,
You're like one word.
and I know I'm ready.
And it's about the other person. I've got your number, and
Coming for you.
I don't think you're ready.
Don't think you're ready. Ah, shit.
Yeah. But I'll give you like 3/4.
I got a couple points. No. Yeah, that's Don't spin. I sing that one. I sing that one sometimes. I sing like
It's one of my favorite. Yeah. I knew you'd get. I've got your number.
Like sometimes I just hear it in my head. You know.
Yeah. Anytime you hear a buzzer going off. Unconditional. All right.
Starting off.
More Edge.
More Edge trivia.
Yes.
Edge. He's been around for a long time. He's a 14-time tag champion. He won. He won 2 under the WWE tag champion lineage, and 12 under the WWF World Tag Championships. You know, I guess like two separate entities, I think.
Yeah.
But 14 total.
Mm-hmm.
My question for you is, how many separate wrestlers did Edge hold that championship with?
The tag titles?
I'd like the people.
Yeah.
Like, how many people do you think it was, and who were the people?
Okay, I'll just try to go through.
Yeah.
All right, so Christian, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Randy Orton. Wait, okay, I should just work in order. No, I'm just blanking. I'm getting people mixed up. So I said Christian, Randy Orton. I feel like there was a weird one with...
There is a weird one.
Hulk Hogan, right? He's one of them.
Hollywood Hulk Hogan,
or Mr. America or something at the time.
Yeah, it was.
Hulk Hogan was one of them.
Yeah, he was Hollywood Hulk Hogan at the time.
Yeah. I feel like Rey Mysterio might be in there.
That's another one.
That's another one. Okay.
I think you're missing.
I feel like there's a lot more.
I think you're missing 2 right now.
Just 2? Okay. Is Rhino?
No.
No Rhino.
Not Rhino.
John Cena?
Nope. No scenes.
No Cena? Okay, I guess I'm running out now. I guess you can give me the last 2.
The last 2. Well, so you start off
Jericho?
hot, of course. Jericho, that is correct.
I knew it.
Okay, but unless you may have said it and then kind of I didn't hear you, but yeah, so you are right. So he won it 7 times with Christian. Yeah. He won the belt 1 time with Hollywood Hulk Hogan, which you got. He won both lineages of the belt with Chris Jericho, so both the WWF World Tag Championship and the WWE Tag Championship. Won that with Chris Jericho. He won with Randy Orton, and he won it twice with Chris Benoit. I don't think you said Chris Benoit.
I didn't want to.
Oh. Why not? Come on.
I know. I'm just.
But it was so six people total.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. There you have it.
All right. Next song for you.
Next song for me.
It's one of the bangers going on right now. Hope you've been listening to it. Chris Jericho. Mm-hmm. You know the song.
Yep. Yeah, the only guy who comes out to a song that he wrote. That's a flex.
Well, not the only guy.
Isn't he?
Maybe the only.
I guess John Cena.
John Cena. There's others. Shawn Michaels. I think he wrote his. Anyways, so here we go. Fill in the blanks. What have I become now that I've betrayed?
What have I become? I don't want to.
Now that I've betrayed.
What have I become? What have I betrayed? Everyone I ever loved.
Yeah.
Storming all away.
Yeah, you're like one word off.
Everyone I ever loved. Taken all away.
So close.
Stolen all away. No.
Them all away.
Fuck. Taken all away. What is it?
I pushed them all away.
Pushed them all away.
Yeah. You had it though, pretty much.
And then
great song.
And then what is it after?
I didn't.
Push them all away.
Oh yeah, the Judas in my mind. He throws Judas in there.
Yeah. And I've been a slave, Judas in my mind. Yeah. I'm becoming Judas in my mind. Yeah, I know those parts.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the only Fozzy songs.
It's probably also attending the inevitable AEW event that we'll be attending. It'll be also the only time I'll probably sing Fozzy in public. I'll have
to.
Yeah, you have to. It's
Yeah, I'll have to memorize the rest of it before.
We got to memorize the rest of it.
You are beautiful on the inside. That song just starts off like that. Anyway, give me some Edge.
I got some Edge. Edge question number 4. Edge has but one PWI match of the year from WrestleMania 2000. Mike, my question for you is, what was that match? Who was in it?
That was the triangle ladder match with Edge and Christian, the Hardy Boys, and the Dudley Boys.
That is correct. A triangle ladder match, Mike. What is that?
Not a TLC, as some may think.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Does that just mean like
this was before TLC was invented, so it's just simply a triple threat ladder match.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, there was no triangle. There was no triangle element to it.
Yeah, that was just the name. So
right on.
But there you go. All right, my final song for you comes from the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Oh, shit.
I know, but I'm hoping you know this line. So fill in this blank. And you could be next. You better give respect.
And you can be next. Okay, I gotta work it out and then get to that.
Couldn't
line.
do They Don't Want None. That'd be too soon.
Okay, yeah, so they don't want none. They don't want none. They're not scared on it. They don't really want none. We
you
saw
could
them
be
boys.
next. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess I skipped.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay.
But the line I'm looking for, I think you'll know the line. You better give respect.
Fuck, I can hear it.
It rhymes.
You better give respect. Because you ain't. It's like because it's like you ain't breaking this redneck or something like that. I think redneck is the rhyme. Because ain't nobody breaking this redneck.
That's it.
That was it.
Because ain't nobody breaking
this redneck.
There it is.
Perfect.
He's a redneck. Get it?
Yeah, of course. Oh, he's got the southern twang. CFO $sign really knocked it out of the park with that AJ Styles theme.
DMX is on it.
Oh, that's him doing the voice?
That's DMX doing the rap, and it's also Ain't No Sunshine, the exact same.
No way.
Chords. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I learned that. At first I thought it was like a joke, but then I looked into it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, Mike, I have Edge question number 5 for you.
Yes.
Which I think is the hardest one, but you're an Edge fan.
Yes, an Edge head.
You're an Edge. Is that what you guys call yourselves?
Well, that's what when Edge brought in Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins as a tag team, he called them his Edge heads.
Oh, okay, there you have it. Okay, so for all these Edge heads, we're taking you back to November of 2001, where Edge won his first and only United States Championship. But he lost his title only 6 days later when what happened at Survivor Series?
When WCW was defeated by Team WWF.
We're Invasion Angle. I think Invasion shit happened at this show.
Yeah.
This is non-invasion related.
This is non-invasion related?
No.
So say it again. He lost his title.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, in November 2001, Edge won his very first and only United States Championship.
Yeah.
But he lost it 6 days later when what happened at Survivor Series?
So the way you're saying it makes it sound like it's not necessarily a match. Something happened.
You would be right in saying that something happened and that I tried to get you on it.
Okay. So okay. So I'm gonna say he won the match and unified the titles, and then the U.S. title was retired. I'm trying to think of who he beat, if that's what you're looking for, or if I'm even on the right track.
That is the right track. I want you to be on.
Or maybe he lost, but the titles were unified as well. I don't know.
Yeah,
Either way, I can't think of the opponent off the top of my head.
You can keep guessing, but I'd definitely say that you have the answer. At this Survivor Series in 2001, Edge defeated the WWF Intercontinental Championship.
Rob Van Dam.
Ooh, Test. In a title unification match where... So what happened was they retired the U.S. title, and Edge kept the IC title, though. He held on to it for a little bit longer. It wasn't until 2003 where the U.S. title came back.
Yeah, so it's interesting. Like I believe they keep the lineage of the WCW U.S. title, even though now it's officially the WWE U.S. title and all that.
On the Wikipedia page, that is how it's laid out. There's a few things where if you scroll through all the titles, and it will say if something there's definitely a couple things came from NWA or something, and the lineage is still the same because of the way that things would have been sold and bought and this, that, the other.
Yeah. Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
Right.
But there you have it. God damn. Yeah, I was hoping I could get you with a little bit of
Well, first I kind of weaseled my way to get a little something out of you.
That's exactly this isn't Jeopardy. You don't need a prompt response that's in the form of a question. Yeah. If you can grease the wheels of the question asker, more power to you, as far as I'm concerned.
It's like a wrestling match. You got to do what you can to get the advantage. If the ref's not looking, you put your foot on the rope.
Exactly. Well, exactly. Well, in this case, am I the ref or the?
I don't know, but
anyways, that was your trivia for the week.
Yeah, fun stuff. I think so. Now that we've done 50 something episodes, we've probably put together hundreds of questions, because we average between 3 to 5 questions each every time. That's 500. We could sell a board game by now with all these questions we come up with.
Yeah, I think we're at 50. This will be episode 55. God, it would have been great if one of the nerds out there compiled all the questions.
All the questions, yeah. Somehow. But
went back and found, went to the approximate midway point of every episode.
Yeah.
And then
I feel like eventually I'm going to ask a repeat question and not even realize it.
That's the thing, right? But then
when WrestleMania comes around, we're going to do WrestleMania trivia.
And then how do you catalog these things like that? You put them into a database and then type in the same question and hope it's worded similarly.
I don't know.
But that was our trivia for the week. And who knows? Maybe next week it'll just be I'll just have trivia about the country of Saudi Arabia. Who knows? Nothing wrestling specific.
I was thinking of one time, just as a fool, just to not give you wrestling related.
You were just going to give me in what year did
about movies or music and albums.
So you catch them off guard.
The album Thriller came out in what year and had 8 top charting singles?
Anyway. 82.
I don't know. I'd ask that.
Okay. I thought you were saying that.
That was an example.
You were testing me. You were testing me.
That's a good guess, though, 82. I'd say that's probably pretty close. But let's move on. Let's move on to Salt Lake City, the home of Monday Night Raw. And they're going to need a lot of salt because it was a big snowstorm. I don't know if they mentioned it.
Yeah, I don't think they did. Did they mention it?
I don't know. They said the big show can't be here tonight. We have the big snow here in Salt Lake City.
I guess there was a lot of it. You know what? We're back. It's Monday Night Raw, the longest thing that's ever happened. I guess we are a couple weeks. We're going to Saudi Arabia, baby.
Yeah, we're going to Saudi.
We're going to Saudi, and
so that's another thing
and that's coming up. That's coming up soon. We're getting a triple threat match later on.
So the Wikipedia page for Super Showdown is going to be kind of weird too. Because it started in Australia, and then now they've had 2 or 3 in this within a year, because they replaced the Greatest Royal Rumble and just called that the Super Showdown as well.
Yeah. So I guess yeah.
If someone's going through the lineage, you're like, why was there 3 in 2019, and then now there's 1 in February, and then there's 1 in May, and
if you were to look on their scheme of pay-per-views. Yeah, it would be 4 in a row called Saudi Arabia, or called Super Showdown. Yeah. Which whatever. I thought you were gonna say the Wikipedia is gonna look weird because there will be no women's names on it.
Well, there was Lacey and. Do
you think they'll get another spot?
I don't know. So maybe Lana, Liv Morgan.
No, definitely 100% not that. And pray to God we don't have to deal with that again today. Or this week on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, I got that.
Let's get right. Let's get right.
Kick off the show. The Rand Man comes out.
To a chorus of boos. Big heat. Big heat for Randy after his deadly attack.
After he took down Edge, of course, last week. This was fun. The right decision to start off with a big heel heat. He can get it very easily.
Yeah, he would just go to speak, and the crowd would boo him, and he would just let them boo. He'd go to speak again. They'd boo him even more. It was like 10 minutes of just boos, but he was getting the heat, so it worked.
So is this what is killing time for Edge to do something at WrestleMania? Because this feels like this is the Saudi match.
No, I think it's too soon for that.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't.
I think
I
was going to say this feels too soon for them building to this to Mania, because how this goes is that it'll either be them not touching each other for 2 months. Yeah. Or them getting in the same match over and over again, and then we kind of have to end up with this last man standing thing or something.
Well, I don't think we're going to be seeing Edge fight on any Raws or anything like that.
Certainly not. No, he maybe just
I think at most he could show up and give a spear in Saudi. Like if Randy has another match, Edge shows up at the end and nails him.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be curious. It'll be curious to see what happens, because we do this. We are still 2 months away from WrestleMania.
Yeah. I think it's too soon to do that. But so Randy, he just says, "I can't do this." He drops the mic and leaves. People boo him.
Great. Yeah, let's see. This could be a great program if it's paced out properly.
Yeah, no, this could be one of the top non-title matches of WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you always need that one good story-driven Mania match, because there's way too many fucking titles that they got to throw on the same show.
Yeah, it's good to have the blood feud.
Yeah,
if you will.
That's exactly it.
But speaking of blood feud,
Skip, I get one.
Veto.
Get one.
And I get one veto.
That's not how this works.
You can't skip. There's a lot happens in.
Why
this.
do you never
skip?
Match. That's what I want to know. I would let your.
Because I don't say skip. I just don't even mention.
I
it.
would
Sometimes
let your skip go on, and I would say "Yep, let's keep rolling."
Liv Morgan, how could you do this? This match was a minute. Lana versus Liv Morgan.
See, that's the problem. We're going to talk about this match for longer than the match actually was.
There was a big return. There's a lot of stuff. So
right.
Liv Morgan, Lana, blah, blah, blah. Lana tries to fight. Liv hits her cool new finisher, the springboard flatliner, gets the win. And as she's celebrating, Ruby Riott makes her big return with her full-length hair. It doesn't look like she cut it since we last saw her.
Yeah.
But so Ruby comes down, her and Liv, they're happy, they're emotional. The crowd even did a little Ruby chant, which is nice. Liv goes in for the hug, but then Ruby slams her to the mat, starts pounding her. Her former friend leaves her laid out, and then Lana just picks up Liv and hits the X Factor. So nice to see Ruby back. I'm down with this.
Maybe. Okay, so Ruby Riott.
This could be the transition. This could be now Liv and Lana are done, and now Ruby and Liv.
I think this is the only way that this could. Yeah, I think that's the only thing that can save this or solve this right now. And we'll see Bobby Lashley later in the show not involved with Rusev in any way,
or Lana.
Lana even there. And I love the classic dumb face thing of Liv Morgan's there. You see your best friend for the first time in months.
Yeah.
But they're your best friend, so if they were probably coming there, they probably would have texted you and be like, "Hey, guess what? I'm going to be on Raw tonight." And it wouldn't have been as so exciting, and then we just get laid out by that person.
No, it's she wanted to have. We live in the viral social media age. She wanted to pull the old army dad coming home to surprise his son.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. And then have everybody start crying, and then the army dad fucking.
And then the army dad suplexes his son.
Gives a big boot to his son. Everyone's like, "Ooh, shit."
Yeah.
This would be a great jumping off or jumping away from Liv Morgan. Lana, I still feel as though this Liv Morgan thing wasn't supposed to happen this way. And now we're sort of dealing with it.
Yeah, at the very least, she's beat Lana twice in like a minute each time.
Yeah.
So I can say, I mean, what Lana's got nothing left to do, right?
No, like the Lashley, Lana, Rusev, Liv Morgan thing. There's nothing more to happen.
Yes, and as much as you dislike the angle, and I don't like the angle that much either, I think Rusev it's done nothing for, Lashley it's done nothing for. I think Lana it actually has done something for.
What? What?
Even if you think it's go away heat, I think she's the top woman's heel on Raw right now because of this angle.
Top lady
before.
heel. Asuka and Charlotte aren't better heels?
They don't get the same heat right now. I
Oh,
think.
they don't get the same clicks.
Better
either.
wrestlers for sure, 100%.
Well,
But,
yeah. Either
no,
way,
Lana,
I'm glad to hear you finally admit that this is over.
the cuck angle.
Yeah, the whole thing. I think I said it was. Well, over.
Well, Rusev didn't even have an appearance. They didn't even mention shit. Him, so.
Yeah, it was.
He's the one I feel like if this is how it ends, it just fizzles out and he just lost every single time. What the fuck did they do with that? With him?
Yeah, it's good. It's gonna be. It's gonna be a mountain getting him back. But he always finds a way to get himself back over.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, fans like him. Rusev Day. People are having fun. So,
Never getting it.
anyways, let's move on to a guy who is over and who's getting a good push right now, Mr. Drew McIntyre, who now calls himself the Sexy Scotsman. Apparently.
I like that. That's a way. It's a way facier name than the Scottish Psychopath.
Yeah,
That's a Vince move. I'm gonna call right there.
I'm sure.
But
Yeah,
he's so
like, "You're a-
sexy.
Yeah, tall Scottish Shawn Michaels. But so we got Drew McIntyre taking on Mojo Riley, and they specify the 24/7 title is not on the
Oh,
line.
thank
Drew-
Christ!
yeah,
I was
Drew's
really
like,
worried
"I'm
there for a second. I'm like, Drew can't win that. Which is funny. Mojo Rawley got an actual entrance last week, and then it was funny that
Yeah.
this week he got the jobber entrance.
Yeah, and I think his buddy Riddick Moss was there again, but didn't really do much.
His offensive guard or his offensive lineman.
His lineman.
Yeah.
And Drew cut a quick promo. He called his shot before the match. He's like, I'm going to put this bike down and kill you on 3 seconds. And that's pretty much what happened. Claymore, win, boom.
Yeah, why? Okay. We have more wrestling coming up.
Yeah. We get a 6-man tag elimination match here with Kevin Owens and the Viking Raiders teaming up to take on Buddy Murphy and AOP. And, of course, during the match, Seth Rollins is out there. He's interfering. He curb stomps Eric behind the rest back. So Eric's eliminated. And then Ivar gets thrown into the LED board, and he's selling like he's injured, so he gets taken out of the match. So now it's down to 3 versus 1. Owens versus these guys. He starts running wild. He hits a pop-up powerbomb on Buddy to eliminate him. Then Akam starts pounding Owens, but Kevin hits him with a stunner to eliminate him. So we're down to 1. Crowd's having a lot of fun here. Razor goes charging at him. Owens avoids it, hits some super kicks, hits a swanton bomb, gets a near fall. But then, of course, Rollins gets on the apron and distracts him. So Razor hits 2 big spine busters and gets the win. So Razor actually got a little bit of shine here.
And yeah, he got the pin.
Yeah, got a pin. That's probably his biggest moment on the main roster. But Owens looked good here. The crowd gave him a standing ovation after this as he left.
This was great, fun.
Actually a good match.
It is
Good
really funny
storytelling.
that and so we just talked about another 6-man tag. I mean, I guess this was elimination tag, but 6-man tag on the other show, right? We had that Roman Usos family thing versus those other 3 guys. Night and day. This did way more for this Monday Night Raw story than eating dog food on the other channel.
Yeah, no, this was fun. The crowd was into it. They told a good story.
It's crazy how hit and miss these things can be from WWE's perspective.
Yeah, and even Razor there, the guy that you wouldn't see too much on his own, had his nice little solo moment there.
Yeah, exactly. Why not?
Yeah. We get another singles match here. Aleister Black taking on Eric Young. So still a jobber, but at least a guy whose name we know.
At least a guy whose name we know. It's a great way to put it.
I mean, the other guy's Insanity, Killian Dane. He's back in NXT doing okay. Wolf's doing probably the best right now in Imperium.
Yeah. How is he doing? Because didn't he just get knocked the fuck out
since
on live television?
Yeah, hopefully fine. Anyways, of course, Black gets the easy win there. Black Mass I think Young had his mouth busted open at one point. But, and then Black cuts another promo after.
Yeah, just more squash matches for matches for some reason.
I don't know. Yeah, he needs a big opponent for WrestleMania, someone who's not a squash.
Yeah, and considering
AJ Styles or something.
Considering somebody that Paul Heyman was supposedly super high on, also, and Paul Heyman, who's been doing a great job on Monday Night Raw lately. But it's Aleister Black who's sort of falling, sort of between the cracks maybe, and we got to bring him back out.
He's kind of his entire nearly first year on the roster has kind of been like nothing really been done.
Yeah, we're coming up on a year now.
He's never really lost or anything, but he hasn't done anything big, nothing important.
Because him and Ricochet did Mania, Mania tag last year, correct?
Yeah.
And now, so we're coming up on a year of him being regularly around the show.
Yeah. So hopefully, I mean, other than Buddy Murphy, he hasn't really had any feud. So he needs a big opponent, an AJ Styles,
AJ Styles when he comes back from this apparent shoulder injury, he could come back and shine.
Yeah, so we'll see. But let's go on to Humberto Carrillo taking on Angel Garza, who's here from NXT, and Selena Vega's out there with him. Mm-hmm. She's got a new client for the next month, I guess. So they cut a promo. Humberto replies in Spanish until Vega slaps him, and Garza ambushes his cousin, Humberto.
Yes, so Garza and Humberto are cousins.
Yes. So he pulls up the floor, the padding, exposing the concrete until Rey Mysterio comes out to save him. So then we get Rey Mysterio taking on Angel Garza. This is a pretty good little match, too.
This is a pretty great match.
Great little match. Rey, at one point, he's got Garza set up for the 619, but Selena Vega pulls him out of the way. And then Garza hits Rey with a DDT onto that concrete that was still exposed from earlier. And the ref just calls for the match. That's too much.
I like that this concrete thing is coming up.
Yeah, I mean, that's legit. I remember one time they did it with Jake the Snake DDT'd Ricky Steamboat onto it, and he legit just fucking smacked it and just was out like a light.
Like a light?
Head first on the concrete. Yeah.
Like a light.
Didn't take the bump well.
This is this was great. There's so we have if Garza's moving up at all, we kind of have right now 4 fantastic luchador wrestlers.
Yeah, all that are being treated as above like a Lucha House Party Sin Cara.
Yeah, all above the same place. Is this and like I just said earlier with SmackDown, there is going to be the multi-man match. Is this for a multi-man match right now? Is this a Mania match?
That could be good. That could be a good one. Rey, Garza, Andrade, and
Humberto. I can't.
Because I mean, they seem to like Humberto. They keep pushing him.
They keep pushing him, right? I can't really think of. I don't know if there are other prominent lucha types I'm missing.
I mean, other than Lucha House
Short of
Party,
the guys in the Lucha House Party, yeah. I don't know. This could be it. Or is this an LWO thing? I don't know.
Yeah,
that would be sick. Also, that would be also sick. But I think that would mean, LWO? Rey would have to turn heel, and I don't know if we want him to do that.
Not yet.
He's got to turn on Dominic. Rey turns heel by giving a 619 to Dominic, his own son. It's going to happen in 10 years when Rey's like 52 years old.
Yeah. All right. Let's bring out your queen, Charlotte Flair.
My queen. That's right.
Charlotte Flair, who also now has pyro in her entrance. All these ladies getting pyro.
Get pyro. Get it, girl.
Yeah. So she comes out. She's cutting a promo. She's like, I won that Rumble. What's my decision going to be? Becky or Bayley? I've beaten Becky. I've held that title. Same goes for SmackDown and Bayley. So then the crowd starts chanting, Rhea, Rhea.
They want it.
And then she's like, I've held all the gold 10 times. But, I still want more. And then, this is my brutality. Plays. Rhea Ripley, of course, comes out. She gets a good pop. Some NXT chants. So as we speculated last week, it looks like this is what's happening. Rhea's here. She cuts a promo on Charlotte. And the title shot she gets. And she says, you've never beaten me. As a matter of fact, I actually beat you. Which I think before Survivor Series, they had that triple threat.
Yeah, there was a multi-person.
Yeah. So she says, challenge me at Mania. Crowd starts chanting yes, but then Charlotte just exits the ring.
Good.
Without giving.
She doesn't know her shit now.
That's what we want. I'm excited that this developed, that this Ripley versus Charlotte, because that's definitely a good good fresh match that we want to see.
Yeah, fresh match, which is the operative word, right? Like, and we've said it, and I've probably said this. This is episode 55. So I've probably said this 57 times. Charlotte Flair can have a great match with anybody, and it'll be the highlight of the show.
Okay, so let me pose this to you: Charlotte versus Lana.
No.
Great. You just said
I would no
highlight of the show. Anyone?
No, remember that? Have you ever seen that Kota Ibushi versus Adol?
Oh, that was amazing.
Of course, I think Charlotte versus Adol would be better than Charlotte Lana.
Possibly, yeah.
And I don't care if it's exposing the business; it would actually be more entertaining than putting that woman in the ring. I wonder. You see, it's not a matter of. I've never seen Lana work more than a minute and a half. Could Lana work? Could Lana work a 25-minute thing?
I mean, it would.
You know what I'm saying? Like, could she work a Charlotte match? Probably not.
But the couple moves she does look pretty smooth.
Yeah, she does.
Anyways, for someone who hates Lana, we sure talk.
About her.
I don't hate Lana.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. But just like you said, fresh. And tonight's Wednesday. Whether or not Charlotte responds, whether or not we kind of stretch it out, right? Whether or not Bianca Belair, I would love for Bianca Belair to come up on NXT tonight and go like, "Hey, bitch, like, this is
you might be
like
fighting me.
I'm going for this title right now. Like, who are you?" Imagine Bianca Belair and Charlotte have some words tonight, and they end up going for a little match because why the hell not?
An impromptu, that'd be a great match.
It's like you do have that opportunity of that, but Charlotte Flair winning the NXT championship, like, what does that mean? Because it's WrestleMania, so obviously Charlotte Flair is winning. I don't know what you're
I don't know. I think if they put Ripley over Charlotte, that's a huge.
Oh, that's huge. That's huge.
Because here's the thing. So I don't think, as of right now, they haven't. Because Charlotte is a one-time NXT Women's Champion, but she doesn't count that in her 10 reigns right now, right?
Okay.
So if she's going for 16 and she wins the NXT title again, it doesn't count unless they decide they do want to count it. I don't know.
Right? No. Yeah. I do see what you're saying. If you're counting that as a world championship.
But not to say she could still win the title anyways because she's Charlotte. So.
Of course. Either way, I'm excited to see if this happens, and just because, like you said, fresh matches. It sucks a bit for the women of the NXT division because there's a lot of them at the top right now who I feel, especially because they have the takeover the night before, and then Mania will be the next night. Like, it seems like the Candice LeRae types might just kind of be SOL.
I wonder if, because I don't think they'll do a back-to-back women's. If Ripley's defending at Mania, I don't think she'll fight.
Probably won't go back-to-back, right? And
they could. They could just bring in the NXT UK Women's title for that night if they want the women's.
Yeah, you could. It sort of seems like if Vince wants it, he gets it, right? Hunter was probably doing something with his women's division, and if this is the way we're going, somebody got in Vince's ear and was like, "Hey, Charlotte, Rhea, look, they're both big and strong." Who knows?
Who knows?
Either way, it's a fresh matchup, so hopefully we get it.
Yeah, we're digging it. We're digging
pretty
much. Yeah, a lot of fresh matchups this year, which is nice. So far, still got lots of time to go. Let's continue some women's stuff here. We got Asuka taking on Natalya. Good. This was good. Another actually really good match. Good back and forth women's action here. Kairi Sane on the outside, causing distractions as always, which allows Asuka to get the Asuka lock applied to earn the submission victory. Then after the match, Asuka grabs the mic, starts yelling, calling out Becky. She wants another title match, and Becky comes out with some fly-looking shades on. They're like the fucking those meme, like the deal with it.
Yeah, that was really funny because I feel like they saw Adam Hangman Page do "Hold My Beer," and then they were like, "We need a we need a meme thing." Becky, wear these sunglasses.
I'm sure Vince McMahon has no idea what these things are though. But anyways, Becky comes out looking dope. She cuts a promo on Asuka saying, why would I put my title on the line so close to Mania? You know what? I will. I could beat you again. You're on. So next week, we'll get that match. And then Becky just puts on her shades. Kairi goes to attack her, and she just kind of like stiff arms her, knocks her down, and walks off looking cool.
Well, what is it? I guess that'll be number 3. That'll be Lynch, Asuka 3.
Yeah, so that'll be, they both won 1. So this is your definitive. I mean, of course, Becky will win.
She might win. Asuka's been...
She's got those shades. She can wear those. If Asuka goes for the miss, she can just block them.
Asuka's been doing great lately. I'm worried for Kairi Sane though. When the two of them when the two of them were fighting champions and things were great. I feel like right now somebody's realized that, or like somebody has been reminded that Asuka's good. So now the plan will be to get those belts off of her, and then.
Yeah, I want those. I'm always pushing for those tag titles to get more action. So, where's the Iconics? Where have they been?
Yeah,
I heard. Kabuki Warriors actually just broke the record for the longest women's tag title reign.
Oh, really? Didn't they have the record?
This past week. I think the Iconics had the record.
The Iconics did. Yeah.
Yeah. So damn. But WrestleMania's coming. We haven't seen them in a long time.
Oh yeah, that's the return that you're looking for, eh? Yeah. Thought so.
Oh, okay. Let's go to the main event here.
It's main event time.
Yes, Seth Rollins taking on Ricochet, taking on Bobby Lashley in a triple threat match where the winner will face Brock Lesnar for the WWE title at Saudi Super Showdown in 3 weeks. So, yeah, good triple threat here. Ricochet, he was in control. He's going up to the top rope, but then AOP and Buddy come out. It's triple threat, so there's no DQ. They start fucking around.
Classic.
Causing all this shit. So Kevin Owens and Eric come out to help out, even the numbers. So they grab some chairs, beat up AOP. Eventually, we get this big triple suplex off the top rope. All 3 men are down. Ricochet recovers first, and he hits the 630 on Lashley to get the win, earning a title shot. Biggest matchup of his career.
Jerry Lawler killed this one for me. Okay, so I was listening to this.
Like, killed it in a good way or bad way?
Bad way. Oh, yeah, I guess I should have specified that. Okay, so what... if you were to pick the top thing that we are told, 7, 8, 9 times a Ricochet match, we're told that he's a superhero. This guy's like a superhero. He dresses like he's a fucking... He comes out in like the similar garb to a superhero. He's themed. Whatever. He's been called superhero. He can jump around, hop around. And this entire match, Jerry Lawler just cut him down. Oh, I don't think the smaller guy can take him out. He's a smaller person. There's an inch difference between the height of Seth Rollins and Ricochet. And he kept shoving him down about how he's small and there's no way he's going to win this and this, that, the other, when for the past, 3 months now, we've been getting nonstop. He's a superhero. He's amazing. He's a superhero. He's amazing. He's a superhero. He's amazing. Doesn't matter who he's against. We're getting the same shit. This one really killed that for me. Really, because I thought Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar was like the match that people wanted like a long time ago. And this is a throwaway show anyways.
Yeah, it is a throwaway show. Hopefully, I'm hoping it'll be more in line with, the Brock Bryan,
the Finn Balor
styles, and less Kofi. If Ricochet, if they let him have a 10-minute good fight match, I think it could be pretty good. But no one expects a title change, of course.
Yeah, it was just really weird.
And Lashley,
it was just really weird
Lashley has always been pushing for that Lesnar match. It's like one he's always wanted. So it would have been a spot they could have done it, but I guess they're both heels, so who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess there's more to it. It just felt really weird to hear Jerry Lawler cut down all the work he was doing. He's been doing for so long.
Because Jerry Lawler, he's not even supposed to be a heel right now. That's usually what he does when he's a heel, just insult the little guys.
Yeah, he's making fun of little people.
Yeah, woohoo! Whoa! He does pop anytime you see a flip. When Ricochet hits at 630, he's like, woo! Just woo! Michael Jack. Woo! But yeah, no, I'm still happy with Ricochet getting this little. It's something. They're throwing him a bone. He's such a good wrestler.
Throw him a bone, and at least they.
He'll fucking. Lesnar will give him a German suplex. He'll do like a double backflip and land on his head.
Ooh, that'll be fun. Wait, land on his head in a good way or in a bad way?
Well, in a safe way.
In a safe way. Okay, good. As long as he's landing on his head in a safe way, then I'm okay.
He's flexible. He'll just roll off of it.
Oh, perfect.
But yeah, right after the match, Brock Lesnar runs out. Hits an F5, stands tall with his belt to end the show.
That's great. Didn't know he was going to pop up.
No Eric Rowan, no mystery cage.
Oh shit! I totally forgot about the cage. Maybe they need to cool us down on. Oh my god. Okay, they're doing one of two things right now. They're either cooling us down for a week and they're bringing it back next, or we're not going to see Rowan on television for 3 weeks and they're never going to bring it back.
No, we already said the worst thing they could do is not show you. Just forget.
Yeah,
it.
that is. Oh, yeah. I guess that is ultimate worst case scenario. But I guess so.
It's like your
we might be
your favorite TV show gets canceled and they never get to finish the season.
They never get to finish the season, but then they bring it back and never acknowledge.
10 years later, a Kickstarter occurs.
Yeah. Oh my God. But we could be week 1 in maybe like a 4-week Rowan stint of he's off television just so they can think about what to do with this. Oh God, I hope you're not right, Mike.
Or it could just be an off week, like Daniel Bryan and the Fiend had.
It could be. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. I hope for all of our sakes that it's that.
For the cage, we gotta know. We gotta know what's in the cage.
And there you have it. That was this week's Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, that was the wrestling. We got some. Yeah, that's it. Wednesday night. We'll figure out what happens next week.
Exactly. Yeah. No, we still have shit that keeps rolling on. Of course, we end the show the same way. Let's end it that way, shall we? With our wrestler of the week.
It's the wrestler of the week, of the week. The wrestler of the week, of the week, of the week. The wrestler of the week, of the week, of the week. The wrestler of the week, of the week, of the week. The wrestler of the week.
Mike, I got one for you. You ever heard of a man by the name of Stu Bennett?
Stu Bennett. I've heard of him.
Stu Bennett. You may know him better as Wade Barrett.
Yeah. Bad news.
Former wrestler man in the WWE, but he does color commentary for my favorite hour-and-a-half-long YouTube series at WA Power. He's great. I'm leaning into him. He does a great job. I think he's real funny, and he did some great job on their on NWA's first pay-per-view. Hard Times also, which is a lot of fun, and he called a championship match last week. There was Nick Aldis and Ricky Morton going at it. And he's on that color, baby. So Stu Bennett.
But he doesn't do any wrestling. He's just purely commentary.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
No, I'm sure he still can wrestle though. He's not that old.
Yeah, he's been doing the color, and then he does the. Sometimes they pre-tape one-on-one interviews, but like with no crowd there, they're just like in the space. Where you can watch he did like a 30-minute interview with Marty Scurll or something. Yeah. But like it's like a work, I guess. It's like a work interview.
A work shoot?
Yeah. I don't think there's much shooting. But who knows? But
no, I mean a work shoot.
Oh, yeah, it's a work shoot. Exactly.
Yeah, like it's worked, but they want
they want us to it's a work shoot. But Stu Bennett, you are the wrestler of the week.
All right. Stewie.
Hey. Who you got, Mike?
Yeah, I'll give mine. I'll go back to a week ago. I'll give it to the Broserweights as a collective tag team for winning that Dusty Cup.
Yeah.
We're allowed to do tag teams.
Of course, we've done it many times. The Lucha Bros was one time a unanimous.
Yes. After that beautiful, one of the best ladder matches
you'll ever see, the Escalada de la Muerte.
There you go. Who was it? Didn't someone at the Super Bowl do pentagons? Someone was doing that. Niero, fuero, the fucking thing.
I must have missed it.
Someone
someone on the field.
Yeah, one of the players did the
thing. That's cool.
I can't remember who or what.
Yeah, I must have missed it.
Yeah. Did you watch the bowl? The bowl?
Oh, I did watch the bowl. The bowl.
Yeah, it was pretty entertaining fourth quarter.
That was great. Yeah, no, it was definitely a lot more action than last year. And
last year was brutal. But the XFL, that's what
the XFL. That's what we really care about here. We don't care about the Super Bowl. The Super what? I don't know.
The who? We need to get a cereal company to sponsor it. So it can be like the Count Chocula Bowl.
That's a good point. Yeah. They already have like the Orange Bowl, the Rose Bowl, the Tostitos Bowl. I'm sure they have a bowl for everything else.
The Sugar Bowl.
The Sugar Bowl, the Cotton Bowl.
Is the Cotton Bowl real?
Yep, the Cotton Bowl's a thing.
Sugar Bowl's real though.
That's
right?
also a thing. Yeah.
Is that college?
Yes.
Okay.
Both college.
I remember it from The Replacements.
Oh, of course.
Keanu Reeves, great movie. Gene Hackman.
From that classic Keanu Reeves film. When you think of Keanu Reeves, you think of no other movie than The Replacements.
Oh, he's got lots of good sports films. Hardball.
Yeah.
One. When G Baby gets shot.
Oh, that was an emotional moment for everybody. I think. Yeah, we all died that day.
We all piece of us, G baby. Anyway,
Peace and love, G baby. Okay,
good song.
That's all the time we have for this week's show, Mike. We're not talking. We're getting off the wrestling talk, so we got to stop.
I know. One day we'll just have a film talk episode.
Yeah, one day. For now,
we're too cultured.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. But for now, thanks for listening to the show, folks. Rate, review, like, subscribe. You guys know what to do. Mike, the wrestling world keeps going on, and I guess later on we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, we'll see you on the flip side.
Shoot.